Hello, this video is for the parents of students who are enrolled in music lessons. Let's put a caveat for this. There's two types of students and there's two types of parents. This is for a very specific group. There's the students that are very young that the parents are really hoping for them just to really have a musical experience uh, in their childhood. There's no expectation that they're gonna, learn an instrument and be able to play at recitals and family events. Are really just doing it. It's a lot of fun and they're getting a musical experience. That's great. So this video is not for you. This video is for the students where their instructors are giving them assignments to work on every week throughout the week, and that they're going to do recitals, and they're going to perform, and hopefully have this skill that they're going to enjoy for the rest of their life. So it's for that type of student. Now the parent, there are musical parents and non-musical parents. Parents that grew up with music and play music and are musical now, that play an instrument. This isn't for you. You already know all this stuff. You already know what it takes to learn an instrument, and you're gonna watch your child do that. And you're gonna, because you did it, you guided it. You know how to guide your student. You know what the expectations are. So this is for the non-musical parent of a student where there's an expectation or desire that they're going to learn how to play an instrument. Okay, so it works really well for those students to get the most out of the lessons and be successful are a couple of things. One is they practice. If your student is young and they currently don't get homework assignments from school, or you still challenge with, there's some challenges with getting them to do the homework, or if they're your oldest student and it's the first time they're having homework, this is your first time actually navigating homework with your child. So that's a hurdle that has to be worked through. So you guys get to work through that together. There is an expectation that and a hope, and the most successful students practice every day, 15 to 30 minutes, about every day, and they repeat the exercises over and over and over again. Your instructor is going to give your student exercises or assignments or songs to work on. And when they come back, they have to demonstrate that they've progressed. And once they've progressed to a certain level with that assignment, the instructor will then move them on to the next assignment. Generally how it works for most instructors. So the students that do really well practice every 15 to 30 minutes every day. What makes that successful for the students that are very successful with that is they have a distraction-free environment. So they're not being distracted by tablets or video games or televisions, or a lot of chaos in the house. There's a lot of focus time, or at least there's this window of focus time that they focus. Now, very young students, they might not be able to focus for 15 minutes at a time. So maybe you break it up into 3 5-minute chunks, whatever it takes for that child. But the most successful students practice 15 to 30 minutes every day. They're generally not overburdened by a lot of activities after school. So they're not enrolled in, volleyball and soccer and, and theater, and they're not enrolled in so many activities that they don't have the mental bandwidth to focus and practice for half an hour every day. So something to be aware of there. They're also part of families. The really successful students, they're not traveling for extended periods of time. They're not constantly traveling all summer. They're given that opportunity to practice and the support to practice every day. Very important thing. Also, they understand that, and the instructor's going to work with them, and hopefully the parents will too. Is that you have to repeat the exercise over and over and over again. I hear students that don't practice very often. They're like, "Oh, I did it 5 times this week." It's like, you practiced 5 times, or you did this one exercise 5 times? Oh, I did the exercise 5 times, and it's still very sloppy. They can't really hit the notes and that kind of stuff. So be aware that the most successful students, they practice regularly, 15 to 30 minutes a day. They they have that mental bandwidth to be able to do that. They're working in distraction-free environments, and they have support from the family saying, "Hey, do it again, do it again, do it again." And that's really what the most successful students kind of go through. Music is one of the few endeavors, much like playing a sport, where you get better simply by repetition, doing it over and over and over and over again. And it's the more you do it, the better you're going to get. And sometimes parents will say, "Well, what am I going to do when my kid's practicing?" And I always say, I give lessons to adults too. So if that's something you're interested in, it's always fun to hear parents and their children practicing together. Please feel free to reach out and enjoy watching your child practice. All right, thanks. Bye.